Hmm. Oh, wow. That's crazy, dude. Damn. So disappointing. 1, 2. Big Sec, welcome to the stream. Let us know where you're streaming in from, my man. We're day trading the S&P 500 futures. You better believe it. I'm Brent. I'm your host for this evening. And life is beautiful. Here we are. We're streaming. We're checking levels. Okay. All right. Rough start. Rough start. Rough start, but we're here. We're here. Life is good. I was talking for a few minutes and you guys could not hear me. But either way, okay, we're looking at the S&P 500 futures. Let's get this party started, baby. I'm Brent. I'm your host. This is Trades by Brent. Thank you for being here. We're gonna get the party started. We're gonna get things moving. Big shout out to Vic from Philadelphia, coming in strong. East Coast, baby. I love Philadelphia, man. I've been out there. One of my favorite rap groups, The Roots. The Roots are from Philadelphia. What a cool city. Anyways, thank you for being here, man. I'm happy to have you, and I appreciate you subscribing. If you have questions, put them in the chat. I'm gonna be just telling you what I noticed, okay? And this is a work in progress. I'm forever a beginner, so I'm just gonna do my best. Keep that in mind, okay? This is not perfection. This is a guy who is just gonna do his best and let the chips fall where they may. Now, if we're looking at the chart, what can we see? We can see two things happening at the same time. Now, on the open, right, which is what we are in right now, we're in the open, right? The open to me is like the first couple hours of the day. We've got this at the end of the day. So the dotted line is the end of yesterday, okay? And at the end of yesterday, we had this huge bear bar, okay? The market dropped 20 points in 5 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, and then that happened again previously, just about 10 minutes ago. This is a 5-minute chart. So what we see then is that the bulls come right back. I call this a FU bar. Okay, this is an FU candle because the bears were like, we're pushing the price down, right? That was a huge drop right here. And then the bulls were like, FU bears, we run this town. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. So that's a potential long because we got a bull breakout. Okay, so that's cool. And there's a possibility of the bulls getting follow through here, but we'll see if they get follow through because look, there's resistance here. Okay, that means that there's bears that think that this price is too high. So we're gonna see what's going on. I'd be willing to take a small position, maybe 2 lots, and just kind of see how this goes. Because this is my setup. I'm not just trying to see how it goes just because. but that's technically a bull breakout, and one of my setups is a bull breakout. If you want to see a little details, if you want to see details on my strategy, Vic, check out yesterday's stream and you can see me break down my actual strategy. Welcome to the stream. Let us know where you're streaming in from. Put the city you're streaming in from in the chat. I'm Brent. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Put the city you are streaming in from in the chat and we will get this party started, baby. Good morning. Bulls struggling to get follow through, but 2 minutes left on the candle, so plenty of time left. Now, why am I interested in being long here? Because this candle closed above all the other candles. That's actually a new high since up here, right? So bulls gunning for that high. It's an important price, so let's mark that. Now after a breakout like that, closing above, look, all the bars to the left of today's open, and also this candle closed above literally all the bars to the left. I mean, this is hundreds of bars to the left that this candle closed in front of. So what we have is either one of two things. We have one of two things. We have either a breakout or a climax, meaning this is either the start of a trend or the end of one. If we're in a trading range environment, which you could argue we are on a higher time frame, right? This whole thing is a trading range. You could argue that, right? Higher time frame, 15 minutes. You could argue this whole thing is a trading range, because it is. Why? Because trading range is where you go up and you go down, right? Big up, big down. But also it's bullish. Okay, so we got two things happening at the same time. Notice that the bulls are not allowing the price to get below the moving average, right? And that's been happening all through along here. Okay, so that's a good sign for the bulls. But also the big sell-off here, big sell-off here. So we've got bullishness and bearishness simultaneously, which means that we have reason to believe that this is a trading range, but also the bulls just got a breakout. So as with pretty much always in trading, you've got incomplete information, you've got a lot of uncertainty, and you have to make a decision. You have to make the best possible decision given the lack of complete information. If you had complete information, trading would not really, trading would be easy. Trading would be easy, and trading is not easy. Trading is difficult, but that's also why it's very fulfilling. Because if you can master something difficult, we like that. We like that. And that's what I love about it. Bulls getting some follow through, right? That's a doji, so not great. But I do expect some more up after a strong bull candle like that. So that's why I got long. And we're just gonna wait and watch. We're gonna wait and watch. And let's draw our measure move profit target. I love my measure moves. That will put us here. So 10 possible 10 points. Strong legs usually get strong second legs. No, this is a leg. What do I mean by leg? I just want to break out a series of bars in a direction. So 3 minutes left on the candle, but that's a strong leg. And that means we'll probably get another leg. Now you could also argue that this is a leg because we gapped up. So let's actually note that. Gap up, open. Life is good, baby. Life is good. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Philadelphia. We'll also consider scalping out for 5 points. But honestly, it's probably not going to happen because this is looking good. Simple strategy. When you see a candle close above many candles to the left, look at this, the one I have highlighted, okay? Now, let's draw a line to where that candle closed. Here's the line, okay? Now, look at that line. Look at this purple line. Let's make it red. Let's make it orange. Okay, and let's also make it thick. Okay, so look at that thick orange line. How many candles is this line above? How many candles are below that line, in other words? Let's count. This counts, okay? So that's 166 bars. This candle closed 400, closed above the 400 prior candles. That's a strong breakout. That's what you call a strong breakout. Let's mark it. When you see something like that, what does it tell you? It tells you that the bulls are confident. That's what it tells you. It tells you the bulls are confident that the price is going up. Why does anyone buy? The only reason why people buy is because they think the price is going up. That's the only reason why people buy. So, all right. Now, another thing to note is that the probability changes close to close. So if the bulls are confident here, right, this is extremely dynamic environment and the probability shifts close to close. So that's why we have to watch each close and say, okay, is the pattern continuing or is something changing, right? Because now we have, I mean, the bulls did not get much of a close there. So what does this tell you? It tells you that the momentum's drying up. Now, if the bulls start buying again, that means that they're so confident. This doesn't deter them, right? So it's all a balance, right? It's like this yin, we got this yin and yang thing going on. You got this yin and yang thing going on. And the breakout, the trend, the move is gonna happen when you tip in one direction. All right, levels sound good. Guys, let me know if that music's too loud. It does not sound like it. Bulls getting the breakout, but 3 minutes, 41 seconds on the candle. Now, you gotta wait and watch. This candle, this happened before the stream, right before you guys hopped on, but this candle right here was bullish, and we noted that there were sellers up here. This is an area of resistance. That's why that happened here. At the end of yesterday, we had this huge push up, and then we dropped 20 points in 5 minutes, okay? And that same thing happened here, okay? And that was just 15 minutes ago, okay? So what does that tell you? This tells you there's sellers up here, and this tells you there's still sellers up here, right? But what does this tell you? What does this tell you? That tells you that there's strong buyers. So we've got bears and bulls battling it out. We are on this wild adventure with the bears and the bulls, and it's a tug of war. It's a fight to the death on every single bar. It's not really a fight to the death, but I just like that because it sounds cool. No one's dying. They're just losing billions of dollars. That's all. No one's dying, right? It's not a fight to the death. these institutions like Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, all these hedge funds, there's no one dying. They're just losing billions of dollars. That's all. When you see something that stands out, mark it on the chart. Charting 101. When you see something that stands out, something that's out of the ordinary, like, I don't know, a candle that closes above the 400 of the prior bars, if it stands out, mark it. Now the bulls failed to get followed through here, right? So the bears basically stopped the bulls. So the bulls are gonna try and come back. But if the bulls fail, right? If the bulls fail on this candle, then I think we've got some reason to think that a move down is imminent, which I think could be the case. So we could pull back. We could start to reverse here. Once I enter a position, I like to not overthink it too much. I'm going to consider that as an exit if things go sideways, which would be close to break even. But we got to wait 46 seconds, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. We're looking for a bull close, which means a white candle. Let us know where you're streaming in from. Put your city in the chat. We'll shout you out. This is Trades by Brent. I'm happy you're here. Sorry guys, I gotta put my glasses on because my future's so bright. Oh. Okay, so that's exactly what we wanted. Bulls got the close. Now after this, we're hoping to see more of a move up. So what happened here? Bulls got the move up, pause. Bears tried to cause some damage, failed. Bulls came back, trend continuation. As I was saying, I call this an FU candle because the bears got a major push down and then the bulls were like, F you bears, we run this town. And then the same thing happened again. The bears trying to stop the bulls and this is another FU candle, right? The bulls are like, F you bears, you're not stopping us. Right? They had momentum and then they stopped them, right? But not enough to turn the market down. So bulls still in control. Could add on there, but not going to. Bulls gunning for that prior high. Is that like, how do I know that? Because I'm some sort of market wizard? No, this is the prior high. Okay, it's just a pattern. Look to the left. Where's the most recent prior high? Right here. And we're pretty close. So I think we're gonna go test that and that might make us some money. In fact, my target is a measured move because I go for measured move profit targets. So I've got my target where? Here. X marks the spot, guys. Tighten that stop, reducing my risk. Risk to reward ratio now, 3-to-1. just redraw this a little bit. There it is. Okay, cool. That works. I like to be very precise with those measure moves. That's our target. And I'm holding for that target unless we see some different evidence. But at this point, I've reduced my risk. I've reduced my risk and I'm loving these beats. Ow! Happy Friday, people. What you doing? If you're not dancing, what you doing with your life, man? Come on. Life is good. Life is good. God is good. And by the way, when I see this happening, and when you see this happening, you might be like, and start wanting it to work, start getting attached. What I do is remind myself, we could lose. That's okay. Because if you get attached, you start making stupid decisions. So that's why I remind myself, we could lose. We could still lose. I mean, there's so many times when you just think you have it in the bag and the market comes one tick from your profit target. One tick, that's like a centimeter. And it doesn't work out. And that can happen. So I don't trip off it. I just don't trip. Now I'm comfortable taking profits, taking 10 points. I'd rather I'd rather go for like 15, 20 points, something like that. ATR is 5. By the way, if you're curious what I mean by ATR, look to the bottom left of your screen. And what you will see is the average true range. What does that mean? That means the average size candle. Average size candle. So there you go. Now that bull's crushing right now. Great looking bull bar. Closing on its high. Bull, strong conviction. Adding on. We are still in the open, still very early in the day. So anything goes. We want to see if there's buyers down here. And if there's not, our risk is maxed at 97 bucks. No big deal. The name of the game is not to avoid losses. The name of the game is to have your losses be smaller than your wins. Your wins bigger than your losses, right? That's the name of the game. Question, aka Anonymous. Thank you for being here. Hey, aka Anonymous, what city are you from, man? And what's your name? I feel ridiculous calling you aka Anonymous. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I'm Trades by Brent. Well, I'm not Trades by Brent. I'm Brent, but this is Trades by Brent. You get what I'm saying? 50% pullbacks commonplace. So let's measure that breakout. Here's the 50%, right? Finding buyers, right here. This is right where we entered. Looking for 5 more points. Can the bulls protect the price? Can the bulls keep the price from breaking down here? But you see our resistance or support zones right here. Right. So bulls trying to keep that gap. It's got a gap here. That shows support. That shows bullishness. So the bull's trying to keep that gap open. As long as that gap stays open, we have confirmation of bullishness. Now, if the bulls fail, that changes the game. And now we actually have a wedge top. So that's 1, 2, 3 pushes up. Draw the line like that. Considering exiting. May get out for a small loss here. The question is, will the bulls buy this? I'm getting a little antsy over here. When that happens, I usually leave the room. Or just get out break even. It's not one bear candle is not a problem. 2 bear candles that size would be a problem. Moving my stop into this gap here. So we're looking for the bulls to show the bears that there's still conviction, but after a bull bar like that with that much bull body, or bear body rather, it creates some uncertainty. So that's a signal for me to reconsider. Indecision. Bear's trying to break that gap again. Looks like we're trying to get to that moving average, which is super common. If you trend on the open, which we basically did, it's very common to, well, we're gonna have to touch that EMA at some point, right? There are buyers down here, but you know, this bar is spending so much time in limbo. Very possible we could see him move down and touch the EMA. Also, there's still a possibility there's buyers down here. There were buyers down here before, right? So that's where I have my stop, right below that close. And if we get stopped out, we shake it off, we take a breather, and we reevaluate. Stop losses are your friends. Weak follow through, but good for the bears. See if the bulls start buying here. The question is, if I was a bear, would I sell that? And I don't think I would. I mean, I'm seeing us wanting to go touch the EMA, which I think is very possible. But like, if I was trying to short here, right? I wouldn't be convinced with this little doji candle. 14 is a doji candle. So I think the only thing that wasn't great there was adding on too early, right? I added on around here and waiting, right? Waiting to see if the bears get followed through would have been the move there. Because now we're just in a bear channel, assuming this candle closes bullish. So let's draw our lines. Drawing lines. If you want to day trade, you gotta know how to draw the lines. It's not hard to do. Connect the lows, right? Connect that low to that low, and that puts us here. So that means, and then my stop in that case is in the right place, right? Because if we break this, the bottom of the channel, right? Then that means the likelihood of a move down goes up. Also, channels test the bottom trend line all the time. A channel is a trending trading range, which means it's a lot of reversals. I call it a zigzag pattern, right? Zigzag, see that? So we're zigging and we're zagging, baby. Oh, back in profit. Moving up. This is what we like to see. Coming to test this high. 2 minutes, 51 seconds on the candle. Will the bulls get that close, or will the bears start selling again up here? The bears sold here. The bears sold here. Will the bears sold here? So one argument you can make is that that's 3 pushes down. That's 3 attempts on the bears. Now the bulls. Now we'll get a reversal to the reversal and a breakout to the upside. I mean, we're still trending up technically, right? Because look, assuming this closes bullish, we got 2 minutes left on the candle, but look, high or low, this high, higher than that, or this low rather, this low higher than this low, and this low higher than this low. If this closes bullish, which it looks like it will, right? 2 minutes left on the candle. Let's wait and see. Welcome to the stream. We're trading to the groove, baby. Profits and good beats. Where are you streaming in from? Let us know in the chat. Come on, people. Chat. You guys are quiet this morning. Get on my level. Get on my level. So I gotta put my glasses on because the future's so bright. Okay. Ow! Bulls finding resistance near the high. It's a channel. A channel's a trending trading range. We just want to expect a lot of reversals. That's all. That's all. That's all. We're running, baby. Come on. Come on. Run. Run, Forrest. Run. Run, Forrest. Run. 33 seconds on the candle. Bulls, give us a strong close. Now notice that this candle spent almost all of its time going up. 20 seconds left. Give us a strong close, Bulls. Give us a strong close, Bulls. It's like I start praying, like please, please, please. Please God, oh, please God. No, we don't hope. We don't hope. We're real neutral around here, man. It works, either it works or it doesn't. There we go. Strong close for the Bulls. That's what we like to see. This is what we want, guys. This is what we want. Look how happy that guy looks. Reason to add on, because we got another FU candle coming for that prior high. Look, that's that prior high. Look, that's that prior high. See that? Come on. Run, Forrest, run! Come on, Forrest. That's what we want to see. But we're going to wait on that, right? Right now, it's just this. Not this yet, okay? Because you could lose. Just consider you could lose at any moment, right? We're not attached. But the signal's showing us that it is more likely than not that we will go here before we go here. Now, will we go sideways here? Possibly. Are we testing the top of this bull channel? Yeah. Okay. So those are possibilities. We could just go sideways here, right? But I'm trading the probabilities. So when I see a trend and then I see the bulls buy and get a higher low. Look, this is a higher low. Higher low. 15. 15. High or low? 8. So I'm selling near that prior high, makes sense. Maybe we just go for 5 points. Considering it. Let's see if what happens here let's see if what happens here is what happened here. The bulls got to push up. There was a pause and then another push up. Come on. Cynthios, yes. Only futures. Cynthios asked if I only trade futures. Yes. I trade to one chart and one chart only. Hey, shout out to Germany. Yes, what's up? Guten Tag. Hey, shout out to Germany. Thank you for being here. Claudio, what's up? What's up? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. Welcome. A warm welcome to my people from Germany. A warm welcome to Cynthios. Cynthios, where are you streaming in from? Oh, wow. It's Claudio and Cynthios from Germany. Germany coming in strong this morning. Hell yeah. Okay, so bulls getting the close. Tail on the top shows a little hesitation, but good for the bulls. Target is here. That's my target, guys. That is my target. Come on. Come on, Forrest. Run, Forrest. We will have to touch the moving average at some point. I mean, it's just guaranteed we're touching the moving average at some point. But how will that happen? Will it happen by the market going sideways and pulling the moving average towards it? Or will it happen from a move down? That's the question. Bull's trying to crack through that prior high. This purple line is the prior high. Good morning, good morning. It's 5 p.m. in Germany. I love that we've got 2 people from Germany in the chat. That's awesome. Guys, thank you we got more people coming into the stream. More people coming into the stream. Welcome to Trades by Brand. I appreciate you being here. Let us know where you're streaming in from. What city you represent. We've got 4 contracts on. We're gunning for that measure move target. You know, another possibility for that measure move is that. So that's measure move number 2. Measure move number 2. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to Philadelphia. Vic Sack, welcome back to the stream, my man. Good to see you again. Welcome to Trades by Bren. I appreciate you guys subscribing. Hey guys, how'd you find the stream? Let me know how you found my stream. I'm curious. How did you get here? How'd you find me? How did you know this was a thing? How are you here? I would love to know how you guys discovered the stream. Let me know in the chat. This is my role model. This is the way to trade. This is the way to trade, guys. This is the way to trade. I keep this on my desk. This is how we live it. This is how we do it. In the words of Montel Jordan, this is how we do it. Stay cool, calm, and collected at all times. Win, lose, it's all good. Never getting too attached. Never needing it to happen. Always just being willing to take what you get. Bull sending resistance at the prior high makes perfect sense. But 3 consecutive bull bars. Betting on another move up. 3 points away from our target. Will we get it? Will we get it? Will we get it? Come on, Forrest. Come on, Forrest. This is what we want. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around, trying to build a place to live and set freedom right now. Begging you, Jesus, come see about me, yeah, about me, yeah.
Let's see here. So close to our target.
Please have a little mercy on me. Please have mercy on me. Please have a little mercy on me.
2 minutes and 28 seconds on the candle. Will we get it? We're testing the top of that channel. It's really all that's happening. pointing out the pattern. Came up to test the top of the channel, moved down. Came up to test the top of the channel, moved down. Coming back up to test the top of the channel. Actually happened there again. Then it moved down. And coming up to test the top of the channel again. And then another move down. So the bulls are selling. What that shows you, the bulls are selling at the top of the channel. Come on, Forrest. Okay, so bulls actually got the close there. So we got 4 consecutive closes. Run, Forrest, run. This is why trading is hard, because it will test you, test your patience, test your discipline, test your conviction, and test your confidence. We got 1 tick from my profit target, and then we moved away. And I just got to sit here and be like, I bet on myself. I bet on my analysis. I bet on my strategy. I've tested my strategy. I know my strategy works. I know when I have a statistical edge. I've marked it. There we go, baby. Yes, we did it, baby. We did it. We did it. Do my money dance. Do my money dance. Come on, guys. Come on. Ow. That's what I'm talking about. Do my money dance. Do my money dance. Do my money dance. Do my money dance. It's a good morning, baby. First trade of the day. We're winning. Come on. Put some dollar signs in the chat. Put some dollar signs in the chat for me. We did it. Come on. Life is good. Dollar signs in the chat. We did it, baby. We did it. X marks the spot. Okay, so we went for that measure move. We trusted our process and it worked. Now, second target to be up here. So that'd be cool if we hit that, but either way. Simple. Yeah, do the money dance. Do the money dance. Come on. Ow. Ow. Clicking buttons, making money. Come on. I'm grateful. What a privilege. What an incredible privilege to be able to click a button and make some money and have some fun with you guys. Amazing, man. And my boy Rafiki helped me out. You saw my boy Rafiki, he helped me out, right? This is what it takes. You just gotta be so chill with it. Bull's really getting that breakout above the channel. You know, we've now broken above. Yeah, we now broke above that prior high, see? What an incredible run. I pointed this out yesterday. So since then, that's a 57-point move up. Crazy. So let's just extend it out like that. Another strong breakout. Dude, Rafiki had my back on that one, guys. Rafiki was my coach. Rafiki was my man. That would not have been possible without Rafiki. Okay. Life is good. Okay, so here's what I want to say. This equals this in trading. This equals this in trading. Okay? That's the lesson of the day. So every day, right here on the stream, we have a phrase of the day. We have a Trades by Brand phrase of the day. Okay? So, and every day is different. So today's phrase of the day is patience. Pace. That's the phrase of the day. Hold time on that trade. $50 minutes. Patience pays. Put it in the chat. Patience pays. Bull's still running. I like this one. Bull's gunning for that second measure move target. Will they get there? Yeah, I think they will. Let's see if the bulls get to that measure move target. These measure move targets are the way that I take profits because they're so consistent, especially on the S&P 500 futures. So I think it's likely. I think it's more likely than not that we get to that measure move target. But we have been going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive bull bars, trying to break out above this channel line. Notice we broke out above that channel line. Right? So this breakout will succeed or it will fail. But gold's coming in strong. I mean, look at the chart. We went sideways a little bit on the open. We had this huge bear candle. And then, as I pointed out to you, this is called a FU candle. Okay? FU candle. Bears caused some damage. Bears caused damage to the bull case on 7. But then bulls came back and said, F you. We were in control. Okay, so that's my little narrative of what happened. Life is good. Friday, my Friday, my second favorite F word. Friday. Still doing this. Market's still doing this. That guy looks so happy, man. And what are those tacos? Tacos and hamburgers. What are those tacos and hamburgers? What is that? That guy looks so happy, man. Subby, great name. Hey, shout out to Fort Worth, Texas. Quinn coming in, representing Texas. I love Texas. Thank you for being here, Quinn. Appreciate you being here. Big shout out to Texas. I was just in Austin. I love it there. I love Dallas. Great state. The great state of Texas. Subby's asking, where do we go to start trading? Watch my videos. Check out my stream. Come back at 7 a.m. Pacific and watch me do what I do, and take notes and pick a strategy and get a demo account with TradingView and start trading on a simulated account. That's what I recommend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, you will refer to me as sir on my stream because this is my stream, baby. I'm the sir. I'm the captain of this ship, guiding us on this journey of day trading. We're seeing bears, we're seeing bulls. It's a wild adventure. We got bull traps, we got bear traps, we got breakouts. We got all kinds of crazy adventures in this day trading journey. And I am your captain. Trades by Brent. So yeah, Subby, that's what I would recommend. Checking out my YouTube channel, checking out the live streams, really watching what I'm doing. I'm explaining every single time I take a trade. I explain what I do, and I explain why I do it. Okay, and you will start to get the hang of it. And then pick a strategy. Maybe you want to trade like me. Maybe you want to trade something different. Doesn't matter. Do what works for you. And what? And then spend a few months on a simulated account with TradingView. Okay, so you will trade with paper money, and that's how you kind of start to get into the flow of it. That's what I did anyway, so that's what I recommend. And then you can be like that. Hey Subby, where are you streaming in from? Okay, so again, so look, we came up, we touched that line, and we sold off. We came up, we touched that line. We did not sell off. The bulls broke out, right? Broke out to the upside. But then look, they're selling here now, okay? And then the bulls failed this breakout above, failed to break out above that bear channel, and then the bear sold off. But now it looks like the bulls are coming back. So market's still strongly bullish, which means I do think we're going for that measure move target, but we'll see. Subby, what city you representing? Alan, what city you representing? It is Friday. It is Friday, my friends. So one of the things that happens on Friday is you can get big moves. It's also the first day of the month. Frederick, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you saying that, man. Thank you for being here. What city you streaming in from, Frederick? Let me know what city you're streaming in from. Okay, so now we have a micro double top. You guys see that? You see that double top? Check it out. We're gonna make that red. Micro double top. Okay. Bear's trying to get a move down. Bear's trying to get a move down. They call me Captain Brent. You can call me sir, you can call me Captain Brent. Either's acceptable. So after this much of a move up, right? Micro double top, that gives you a reason to be short, right? So there's a possible short. It's an easy trade to take because your risk is small, right? You enter on the close of this candle here, okay? And you go for 1 times your risk. So your profit target would be there. And that's a reasonable profit target, that's the prior high, right? 15-minute chart, zoom out a little bit. February 23rd. Either you go for 1 times your risk, or I like to go for the ATR. As you guys know, you look at my YouTube channel and you look up my scalping strategy, my 3-step scalping strategy. I share that I like to use profit targets for scalps that are less than the ATR. So if you put your cursor right here, okay, look at the bottom left hand of your screen. You'll see the ATR is 3.8, okay? So what I'm gonna do there is I'm gonna round down to 3.5, right? And my profit target would be right here. So that would mean we got 1 tick away, okay? But are we likely to go sideways here after all that move up? This is a trend from the open. We went sideways for a little bit on the open, but then we started trending right away, okay? So the market has to go sideways at some point. It doesn't just go up forever, right? Like, that's never the case. So it makes sense that we might get a move down now. And if you short here after the second sell signal, first sell signal, second sell signal, weak signal, but it's okay because you got a micro double top there. So you put your profit target at either 1 times risk. Okay, you put your, if you look at that, the ATR or the 1 times risk basically the same, right? So that would be the short. That would be the short. Let's see it. Let's see if it hits. So this is my strategy at work, okay? And think about it. There's 2 things you need to consider for every trade. One is context and one is momentum. So that means what's been happening and what's happening now. So what's been happening? We've been going up. This is 6:30 a.m. This is 8:30 a.m. approximately, right? So 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. We've been going up for 3 hours, okay? Does the market just go up forever? No, not unless it's Bitcoin. Right? Look at Bitcoin, man. Holy shit. Man. Incredible, right? But either way, no market goes up forever, okay? So now the bears got follow through, right? So second signal weak, but then the second bear close growing or shrinking, right? Is that second bear candle growing or shrinking? So what that tells me is the logic is bulls were still long here. Bulls were expecting this, okay? Possibly, getting to that measure move, but it didn't happen. So on this candle, bulls exited out of their positions, which is why this would be a doji, okay? Because you had buying and selling both. And then as soon as the bears saw that the bulls exited, right, that creates an opportunity for the bears to start selling, and they did start selling. Now, will the bears get another follow-through bar? I mean, who knows? But either way, we're one tick away from that profit target. So it makes sense to me that the market would go sideways here. So we got a couple things working for us. One, we have good context, because if you're selling high, right? You want to sell if we're saying we're selling after the price has been going up for 3 hours, that's good. Okay, the price has been going up for 3 hours, up, and now we're selling after a 3 hour move up. Yes, that's good location. So context number one, what the market's been doing is our entry in line with good context, right? Obviously, you want to sell high or you want to buy low. Okay, so yes, check the box for thing number one. Context good for a short entry here. What about momentum? So as I said, two market forces. One is what the market's been doing. Two is what the market's doing. Another way of saying this, as I've been saying on the streams, is you trade the pattern until the chart shows you that the pattern's changing. Boom, and we hit it. All right. So excellent. Okay, so making my point, okay? So two market forces, context, momentum, what the chart's been doing and what the chart's gonna do next, okay? And that we could call context and momentum. Yeah, baby, yeah, give me more balloons. Give me some more balloons, come on. Give me some more balloons. I don't know how you guys did that, but that's awesome. So yeah, that's a beautiful short position right there, right? Because you have great context and you have great momentum. And although entering here is entering on a weak doji, which I don't like to do, you have a micro double top, which we pointed out, okay? So basically, another simple way of seeing this is that if we trend up on the open and we just keep moving in a direction, whether it's up or down, within a few hours, the market's gonna go sideways, and it's probably gonna go sideways for about 15 bars, which is about an hour, okay? So I like to use this bar counter and go out 15 bars like that and say, okay, we can probably expect the market to do this kind of thing, right? Or this kind of thing, right? Just some kind of sideways action for 15 bars until we get to that yellow line. So for me, I'll just say, okay, I'll reevaluate once we get to 9:20 a.m. Pacific. Bears gunning for that exponential moving average, but if there were bars here and there were bars all the way up, and we haven't touched the moving average since 6:55 a.m., do you think it's possible the bulls will buy at the moving average once we touch? I think it's possible. I also think it's likely. But we're also really high up. I mean, look, we're way up there, right? We just broke all-time highs again. Okay, so that gives you caution, and it gives you an opening for the bears. Now, it's strong buying pressure. So yeah, so this is the daily chart, and as you can see, we broke all-time highs. This was a prior high. This was a pandemic, December 2021. That was that massive rally after the worst of the pandemic, right? now the bulls keeping the price above that all-time high. I mean, this was the prior high, and then now we just cracked above that all-time high, right? So now this is the new all-time high. All-time high. Yeah, exactly. So we're touching the moving average. Now, I said, do you think it's likely the bulls will buy since we haven't touched the moving average in 2 hours? Yeah, and so that's what's happening. Still three minutes on the candle, but let's just draw the line so we have the channel line. Okay, because this was the bottom of the channel previously. Probably still keep it there. But let's make this a little thicker so you guys can see it. So that's the bottom of the channel, and this is the top of the channel. We broke. So I'm gonna move that line there. You see what I did there, guys? Channel was here, but then we broke above it, so you want a best fit. You want to include all the price action, right? So I'm gonna put that there, right? And then let's make that a different color. Maybe pink. So that's the channel. And as you can see, this is a channel pattern, right? I called it zigzag pattern. And all we do is we just kind of ping pong. I should call it a ping pong pattern. We just ping pong around inside this channel. It's like a little cylinder, right? And the bars just the bars are just ping ponging along, like ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping. And that's just what happens. And every time we get close to the top and we get close to the low, the price tries to break out, okay? And then it just has a tendency to get sucked back in. Why? This is a trading range, but it's a tilted trading range. So it is a trading range and a trend. It is a trend that exhibits behavior characteristics of a trading range. And what's classic of a trading range is breakouts fail, constantly fail. So that's what you just saw here. A minute left on the candle, so we'll see how this closes, but this is a perfect example of how the price goes down to test the bottom of the channel, actually starts to break out. So it looks like we're gonna get some price action outside of the channel, but then there's just a magnetic force sucking the price action back in and keeping it inside this range. So lots to learn today. Always learning, every day. And god damn it, patience pays, isn't it? Now, I'm really glad that we took profits here, right? I'm really glad that we took profits here. We missed out on what? We missed out on almost 5 more points of profit, but you know, how would you know to take profits there? You wouldn't, okay? I don't see a clear measure move. I'm sure I can draw measure move some sort of way. There's always a way to draw it, right? Like, there it is. Okay, there it is, man. Look at that. This is why I love these fucking measure moves, guys. Let's do like yellow. Okay, so measure move from here to here. Takes us right here to the tick. How incredible is that, right? So I drew my measure move here, right? And I made it of this move, okay? So you got 3 different measure moves there. And yes, we missed out on 4 points of profit, but do you really want to sit through all this, right? I'd rather take a few points less profit and not sit through 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes of drawdown. Especially if I'm taking a trade early. This trade was at 7 o'clock. Okay, 7:05 is when I got long there. Actually, I think I got long here. Let's see. Yeah, I got long here. So that is a possible long entry, but I'm not interested because we went up for 3 hours? We went up for 2.5 hours, and I just know that based on all my testing, the market has to go sideways for 15 bars. That's about an hour. So, we could get the move up here, and that could be an easy trend resumption, but it doesn't look like it's happening. This candle has been hanging out here, almost the entire time. We got a minute left on the candle. So either way, if I place a great trade and I follow my process and I do what I'm always saying, my job is to execute my process consistently according to my rules and procedures. Did I do that this morning? Yes. Did I do that this morning? Yes. Did I get long on a breakout, on a clear breakout when the market was clearly trending up? We call that always in long. Yes. Did I analyze the chart? Yes. Did I consider the bear and the bull case? Yes. Did I hold for a measure move profit target? Yes. Did I put my stop loss in the correct place? Yes. So I executed my process consistently according to my rules and procedures. The one thing I did not perfectly is I added on a little bit too early, right? But if we actually look at how that worked out, I added on here as that candle was turning down. You go back in the live stream recording and see. As soon as it started to turn down, I was so confident. I added on right around here, right? Now this candle ended up closing here. Okay, so if I would have waited according to my protocol, I actually would have gotten a worse price. So I broke protocol in one way. Okay, so I wasn't perfect this morning, right? And I don't need perfection. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to do my best to follow my rules and procedures. And you know, I felt confident that the market was going up because this bull candle closed above 400 prior bars. Okay, so I added on a little bit early there, which was fine. It worked out. And what else? Yeah, that was the only thing I fucked up. But it actually worked out better. So, question. Pop quiz. If you break your rules, if you break your process, and the trade works out in your favor, is that good or bad? Tell me in the chat. In this case, I broke my rules for adding on, and I added on earlier than my strategy says to do so. But I got a better price, okay? And it ended up making me more money than I would have if I would have waited and done things according to my procedure. Is that good or bad, guys? Tell me in the chat. Bulls looking like they're getting the move up. It's actually a really good entry by the look of it, because it closed above the prior bear candle, right? So that's a really easy and obvious way to see that the buyers are stronger than the sellers. Captain Bren coming to you live from sunny San Diego. This is the Trades by Bren live stream. This is what we do, 7 a.m. Pacific. Thank you for being here. Life is beautiful. Life is a blessing. Life is a gift. And I'm so grateful to be able to do this. And I'm so grateful to have you guys here. Thank you for being here. I genuinely mean that. And I hope you come back. If you want to know the tools I use, check the link in the description. I've got 2 tools that I'm using right now. One is TradingView, one is TopStep. Link to both in the description. I am a funded trader with TopStep. By the way, are we the trading channel with the best beats? You tell me in the chat. Are we the trading channel with the best beats, man? Come on. Where's my Forrest Gump? Run, Forrest.
I am so excited about what I want to.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around. Trying to build a place to live and set freedom right down. Begging you, Jesus, come see about me, yeah, about me, yeah. Please have mercy on me. Please have a little mercy on me. Please have mercy on me. Please have a little mercy on me. So many times the devil tries to turn me around. Just a little mercy on me. Please have mercy on me. Oh, please have just a little mercy on me. So many times the devil tries to turn me around. Please have a little mercy on me. Please have mercy on me. Please have a little mercy on me. So many times the devil tries to turn.
This single equation spawned 4 multi-trillion-dollar This single equation spawned 4 multi-trillion-dollar industries and transformed everyone's approach to risk.
Do you think that most people are aware of the size, scale, utility of derivatives?
No, no idea.
But at its core, this equation comes from physics, from discovering atoms, understanding how heat is transferred, and how to beat the casino at blackjack. So maybe it shouldn't be surprising that some of the best to beat the stock market were not veteran traders, but physicists, scientists, and mathematicians. In 1988, a mathematics professor named Jim Simons set up the Medallion Investment Fund, and every year for the next 30 years, the Medallion Fund delivered higher returns than the market average. And not just by a little bit. It returned 66% per year. At that rate of growth, $100 invested in 1988 would be worth $8.4 billion today. This made Jim Simons
Yo, this video, I caught this video last night.
every year for the next 30 years, the Medallion Fund delivered higher returns than the market average. And not just by a little bit. It returned.
Yo, I caught this video last night. Just came out a couple of days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago. It already has almost 4 million views. Absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Check it out.
Easily the richest mathematician of all time. But being good at math doesn't guarantee success in financial markets. Just ask Isaac Newton. In 1720, Newton was 77 years old, and he was rich. He had made a lot of money working as a professor at Cambridge for decades, and he had a side hustle as the master of the Royal Mint. His net worth was £30,000, the equivalent of $6 million today. Now, to grow his fortune, Newton invested.
I caught this video last night. Just came out a couple of days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago. It already has almost 4 million views. Absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Check it out.
Easily the richest mathematician of all time.
Troubles
Being good at
all
math
around
doesn't
me.
guarantee success in financial markets. Just ask Isaac Newton. In stocks. One of his big bets was on the South Sea Company. Their business was shipping enslaved Africans across the Atlantic. Business was booming, and the share price grew rapidly. By April of 1720, the value of Newton's shares had doubled, so he sold his stock. But the stock price kept going up. And by June, Newton bought back in. And
Anyways, I recommend you guys go check it out. It's dope. The $1 trillion equation. YouTube channel is called Veritasium. Let's review. Let's review yesterday. So the next type. There's a stop. That's what the stop does. $53 on the candle. Getting a push down. At some point, the bulls try, and they stop trying, right? So, one thing I'm always saying is, you trade the pattern until there's reason. So you see the pattern change. So, it came down here, bounced up. Came down here, bounced up. Down here, bounced up. Now we're coming down here again. So, we're looking for a bounce. And if we don't get it, we'll need to take that loss on the chin and just keep it moving. So now we're good now. This is momentum to the downside. All right, so we gotta exit and reevaluate, guys. Okay, so the lesson there is some trades work, some trades don't. It's all good. So now we just take a little breather. This is a sign of momentum to the downside. You see that? If you're long, good idea to get out. Now we may bounce to get that move up, but you gotta trade the signals. And if you see a strong reverse signal like that, which is what that is, definitely okay to exit. Excuse me. So this higher low double bottom now becomes a possible wedge. Now becomes a possible wedge with this, this, and this. Pullbacks everywhere you look. Everywhere you look. This is a 50% pullback of the gap up. That's why you exit when you see a strong momentum signal like that. If you trade MES or ES, that's the price, right? Yes, that's correct. I'm using TradingView to trade with Top Step. So if you look at the link in the description, Top Step, TradingView, 2 tools. Put them together. That's what you're seeing. You're welcome. Speedboat, where are you streaming in from? What city are you streaming in from, Speedboat? I want to give you a shout out. Some evidence for the upside. But that's a lot of selling. But we are down in a support zone, so possible one. Sacramento, California, what's up, dude? I grew up in Marin County, San Rafael, right by there. Shout out to Sacramento. 916, baby, 916. Thanks for being here, dude. Welcome to Speedboat. So you've got a buy signal, but look at all that selling, right? And I like these measure moves. So, maybe we get down here. I don't know. We could also bounce. So it's just a lot of reversals. So tough to trade this morning. Because you got a big move and then you went sideways for an hour and did absolutely nothing. And then broke out to the downside. And now we have this big bounce. So lots of reversals. Okay, and we're back. So let's have a look at the chart and see what we're doing. Important to go back and review your trades. Always very important to go back and review your trades. And just seeing some of the errors that I made yesterday, and what I could have done better, right? It's like really, really key that as a day trader that you look at your lessons, because there's always lessons. So exit full screen. Let's put the chart back on the screen. And see where we're at. So I said I was going to wait until 9:20, which would be 15 bars. So the market would have a chance to go sideways, because I would rather participate in a more up after the market's gone sideways. But we're still in this trading range until we break above.
Day by day,
Okay. So until we break above, we're in a trading range. Now, this candle closed above all prior candles, so that's a good breakout, right? But that might be more of a sell than a buy. What I'm always saying is you got to trade the pattern until the pattern changes, and we're still in the same pattern. So you could buy there. Clearly the bulls are buying at the moving average, but will the bulls buy 5 points above the moving average? They stopped buying up here. See? They stopped buying up here. This is exactly where they stopped buying it earlier, right? So that's why I'm saying this might be more of a sell than a buy. But let's see. I'd love a sell right here. But that's a decent sell, right? Go for less than the ETR. ETR is 3.8, so you go for 3.5. But let's see. I mean, there's just strong momentum. Strong momentum to the upside. Bears looking pretty weak. So, I'm not confident in the Bears. Definitely not. But if we do crack the high, right? My strategy says possible sell one tick above. But the problem I have with this, thinking through it a little bit with you guys, is the problem I have with this is that we haven't cracked this trend line. I mean, if you draw the trend line like from here, then we have, right? So that's a possible way to draw it, but what if we draw it from there? That means the trend's here. So it's like, what does this show you that the bulls are owning the EMA? Shows you bullishness, shows you buying pressure. So I'm actually pretty happy. I had a great week. I came back from some losses yesterday, really proud of that. Didn't let it get me down. Did the right thing. I gave you guys hours and hours of live streams. I feel happy about that. So I think I'm ready to end the session here. You know, the goal is not to trade all day long. Although I'd love hanging out with you guys all day long, but I got shit to do. I'm sure you do too. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. This is a community. We're building it. We're building it slow and steady, slow and steady. So I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate you coming back. 7 a.m. Pacific is when I start trading. So if I go live, I'll do it then. Leave some comments. Leave your questions in the comments if you have some. And I'll see you next time. Much love. Happy Friday. Have a great